Hey folks, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to this week's Pilates class. So we get a start lying down. So I'd like to come down into your backs, get comfortable. Once you're comfortable, I'd just like to take your focus onto your breathing. So just take some nice full deep breaths in and out. So with each deep breath in, we're trying to draw it down towards the stomach, allow the stomach to rise. Then as you breathe out, just allow the stomach to drop back down again. Then we'll take one more deep breath in. As we breathe out, we'll just take those arms overhead. Or if you can, like to interlace the fingers, then we're going to reach out to the whole length of the body. So we'll point the toes, reach the hands as far away from the top of the head as you can, just making yourself as long as possible. Or hold that stretch here. We'll take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, start to release that stretch. We'll release the arms, allow them to come down to around shoulder height. Then we'll bring a little bit of movement into next. So we'll drop the head down as we go up over the right shoulder. We'll ease it back to the center, then out to the left. And we'll just gently take the head from shoulder to shoulder a few times. Last time to each side. And we're going to hold back to the center. From here, we're going to bend the legs. We'll bring the feet to the floor, and then we'll just gently lower the knees to the right, taking as low to the floor as we can. We'll ease back to the center and out to the left. So we'll gently just take those knees from side to side. And if this is feeling good, and you like to add that little extra in today, next time we drop the knees to the right, we can try and take the left knee up towards the right elbow. Then we can do the same as drop the knees to the left, right knee towards the left elbow. But if that feels too much, don't worry, just stick with taking those knees gently from side to side. And just one more time to each side. Hold to the center. From here, we're going to lift the legs, hold the knees in towards the chest. And then we just bring a little bit of movement into the ankles, just like point and flex the feet, drawing the toes towards the shins, and push them away again. Run a few circles into the ankles too. So still point and flex the feet, but gently circle them one way. Then we'll change direction, circle them back the other way. And we'll bring those feet back to the center, and we'll allow them to relax. Here we're going to take the shins parallel to the floor. So knees are out over the hips, feet lifted, shins are parallel to the ground. We'll just take the arms in a comfortable position. Strong core brace to the back, so not lifting away from the floor, but also not forcing it down into the ground. We're going to go for single leg toe tap, so we're just going to gently lower one foot down to tap the floor. Then we'll ease back up, trying to keep this 90-degree bend in the knee. Then we'll do the same on the other side. So just alternate from side to side. Keep it nice and slow. That's it, trying to keep that 90-degree bend in the knee through lower from the hip as we lower down. And if you want to add a little extra in today, we can try and lower both feet at the same time. Again, keeping that strong brace in the back, still lifted. Keeping that 90-degree bend in both knees. Still breathing in and out, because that's super important. If that feels too much, go back to a single leg at any point. Then we've got another option. If we feel we can add it in, keeping that strong brace again. We extend the legs out as we lower them, and then draw the knees back in. So the back doesn't lift. If we feel it lifting, maybe don't lower the feet quite so fast to the floor as you extend. But pick the option that feels right for you. We keep that nice strong brace through the whole of the core. Good. Now we've got one more option we can add in as well if we feel we can. We can take the arms overhead as we lower the legs, and then draw them back in over the shoulders as we draw the knees over the hips. But again, strong brace to the core the whole time, not letting that back lift. Three to go. And then we can have a rest. We can move those knees in towards the chest. Maybe have a little rock from side to side. Then we're going to release the legs, allow the feet to come down to the floor. Hip feet are in line with the hips. Heels are roughly underneath the knee, so we don't want the feet too wide. We want them in line with the hips. The arms down by our sides, squeeze through the back of the leg from the hips as hard as we can. So we squeeze the bottom back of the legs, and we lower it to halfway, and then back to the top. So we're just going to stay in the top half of this movement, really focusing on that squeeze into the glutes as we push those hips back towards the ceiling. That's good. Remember to keep breathing, really focus on the squeeze. Two to go. And we gently rise to the floor. Here we have a little release, we hook the knees in towards us, maybe a little rock from side to side, whatever feels comfortable. And then we'll release the legs. We're going to take the shins parallel to the floor again. And then we're going to lift the chest so we come into a crunch position. So ribs down towards the hips, chest is lifted. Now if we need to, we can take the feet to the floor. But here we're going to take the arms out and then we're going to pump the arms up and down. So we're either going to stay with the feet lifted in that crunch position, or we can lower the feet to the floor, but ribs are down towards the hips. And we're going to keep breathing. That's super important. So keep going. That's good. So keep going if you can. If you need a rest. We also want to look after the neck though, so we're not tucking the chin all the way into the chest. We're keeping our eyes kind of up towards the ceiling, a little bit in front of us. Otherwise, if we tuck the chin, we're going to pull through the back of the neck. So we're trying to keep that spine in a neutral position, but ribs are down towards the hips. About 30 more seconds to go. "15 seconds. And we can rest. So we have those knees in towards us. Have a little bit of a release. And from here, we'll take the hands to the back of the thighs. If we feel comfortable too, we're just going to gently rock and roll on the spot. Slowly bring ourselves towards the seated position. If that feels a little bit too much though, just gently bring yourself to a seated position, but for habit, we've built that little bit of momentum. Once we feel we've got enough, we can release the thighs and rock roll to a seated position. Or if we can, to a squat. But it doesn't matter which one. Because from your position like you run onto it from before, so we're going to step the feet back and we'll bring the hands down onto the floor. So here, hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Then we're going to extend the right leg out behind us. And we're trying to keep the hips level, and if that feels enough, that's fine. If you want a little bit more though, we're going to lift the left arm. And then really slowly, we're going to draw the knee and elbow in together. Drawing them as close towards them as we can, drawing them as close towards the chest. We're grounding through the backside. If you do, hold it there. If we've only lifted the knee, we just draw the knee in as close as we can. And we'll slowly extend back out again. And then reset to the floor. We'll do the same on the other side, so we lift the leg, keep those hips level. If we feel we can, we'll lift the arm, if not, keep it on the floor. Then we draw the knee in towards the chest. If we've got the arm lifted, we draw the elbow in too, drawing as close as we can. Hold there, rounding through the back slightly. Doesn't that flexion, use the abs. Then we'll slowly extend. And reset. So just alternate from side to side. Keeping it nice and slow, drawing the knee and elbow or just the knee in towards the chest, holding it there for a few seconds before we extend out again and resets the floor. And then add that pause in every time as well. So every time we draw the knee in, or the elbow in, we hold it towards the chest for a good maybe 5 seconds, creating that tension before we slowly extend out again. One more time each side. And we can reset. If you want to release, just sink back towards the heels. Release the arms out in front of you. And we're going to gently ease forwards again. As we go back onto all fours, hands are under the shoulders. Then we're going to shuffle the knees back. So we create this nice straight line from the shoulder down towards the knee. We don't want those hips drop those, so we're going to draw the abs in, squeezing the glutes. And then here, we're going to add in a shoulder tap. So we'll lift one hand up to tap a shoulder. We'll do the same on the other side. Now, if this feels enough on the knees, we'll stay on the knees. If we want a little bit more though, we're going to lift onto the toes. So we'll take the feet a little bit wider. Whether on the knees or toes, we're trying to keep the hips as level as possible. We draw the abs in towards the spine, squeeze the glutes. So we're trying to not rotate and lift. We're just trying to bring the head up, tap the shoulder, and reset back down. And we can rest there. And again, you can have a release. You just sink the hips back towards the heels. And then that is us done for today's Pilates. So it's a short, but a little bit more intense Pilates today. If you need a stretch, gently just take your time to stretch out. But I hope you enjoyed this week's Pilates. Any questions, any problems, please just drop me a message. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care, and I'll see you all very, very soon.